Okay. Hello.
Hera, open a new voice log entry.
Acknowledged. Recording.
Okay. This is Captain Liv Rhodes, personal log entry for 7 of October 2126. This will be my final week aboard Kronos 2. In just a few days, I'll be leaving Saturn behind and making my way to my new assignment on Ceres. A bit odd, actually, saying it out loud.
Oh goodness gracious me. Damn, son. Jeez.
Anyway, all mining sites are running smoothly. Overnight harvest totals are a bit lower than I'd like. Oh, we had some sputtering on the number 12 RCS thruster, but Jack and I managed. Oh, Jack. Good. Hold on a tick.
You called him Jack.
Hera, pause recording.
And my name is Jack. So who's Jack?
Morning, sunshine. And how are we feeling today? Hey. That's not a toy, Jack.
It is.
Hera, let's go ahead and run Jack's calibration program.
Acknowledged.
Right. In you go, Jack. I'll see you in a few.
Module D221. Manual dexterity. I am Hera, Central AI for the Kronos 2 Orbital Mining Facility. I will guide you through this calibration program. First, close your hand to form a fist. Now extend your index finger. Good. To proceed, use your index finger to press the hollow button in front of you. Now reach out and grab the glowing disc that
Oh,
just
I'm
appeared.
great. I'm the best.
Calibration module complete. Please stand by. Module
This is,
M101. Basic motor
realistic
functions.
game, isn't it?
Please pull the handle above you to exit the activation pod. This labor unit will guide you through the module. Now carefully follow it by pulling yourself through the environment using any solid surface.
Any solid
Now
surface.
carefully pull yourself forward.
This is
and
what you do
release
in
to
games when
glide
you
to
know
the
what the hell you're
calibration
doing.
Module complete. Module M205. Maneuvering thrusters.
Let's see what the chat's up to.
Your hands are equipped with maneuvering thrusters, allowing you to move more freely in zero gravity.
Oh, what the hell?
Activate left thruster. Activate right thruster.
Damn, son.
Now please exit the activation pod and use your maneuvering thrusters to reach the door ahead. Thrusters can be used in short bursts or held down for continuous usage. Please press the hollow button near the door to proceed. Good. Now navigate the environment using only your maneuvering thrusters. Do not grab any surfaces during this test. Calibration module complete.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Module C-111. Communication. We will now calibrate your communication system. When someone speaks to you, a reply notification may appear above your wrist. You may then respond by holding down the dialogue button on either hand and selecting a reply with your index finger. Hold down the dialogue button now. Input confirmed. Now hold down the dialogue button and select a reply.
Like this.
Correct. Vocal selection acknowledged. Often, you will have a limited time to select a reply. In these cases, silence is considered a viable option. Do you understand?
How long do I have to reply?
Most often, you will have 10 seconds to reply, but this number may vary under special circumstances. Now exit the activation pod and move into the room ahead.
Give me this.
You can also initiate conversations at points of interest throughout the world.
What the hell is
If
that?
you look at certain people or objects while you are close to them,
Fury
their name will
transport
appear, and an
model.
icon will indicate that you can use the dialogue button. You may then hold down the dialogue button and select an option, just like a reply. Now start a conversation with the labor unit, and speak about the Fury transport model in this room.
Yo, bot.
Unit 42, what is your primary directive?
To assure the safety and well-being of Kronos 2 station personnel.
Who serves aboard the Kronos 2 station?
Captain Olivia Rhodes and you, the prototype Series 11 android designated as Echo 1.
Goodness gracious, you know everything. Where's that little...
Please talk about the 2 points of interest in the room to continue.
A Mark 1 Fury transport, 1/48th scale.
Jesus, I keep
Be
saying-
advised, while real Fury transports can be used to travel to distant locations across the Kronos 2 station, I do not recommend attempting to ride this one.
Noted.
Communication system fully calibrated. Would you like to proceed to the next module?
I'm ready to proceed.
Acknowledged. Please stand by.
Mwah. We give kisses to our
Module
boss.
A 131. Data scanner. Error. Calibration program failure. Stand by for reboot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm waiting. My bloody thing.
I'm stuck! Your Echo unit is the perfect subject for our initial test runs.
This is crap. I'm 1 week from leaving, and you're just now telling me Jack's
Olivia.
not coming. Jack?
Sorry, I have to go.
Kronos 2 out. Jack? What happened?
My calibration program crashed. I appear to be stuck in the activation pod.
That's odd. Your diagnostic program's never just flat out crashed before.
Well, that's on
It
your
must have
fault. You
suspended
have
the
bad
post-release
internet.
procedures.
In the event of activation pod failure, Titan Protocol recommends performing a complete power cycle of the pod, followed by a level 3 inspection of...
We thought your things were just the best thing to do.
Listen, about my conversation with Command, how much did you overhear?
Not much.
Well,
Only when you start talking, that's what I
okay.
heard. And I could
I'm
just
just
sit
gonna
there and be
put it out
quiet, and
there.
you just talk about whatever the hell you guys are
you're
talking about.
no longer coming with me to Ceres.
What do you mean?
The directors want you to take over my duties as commander of the station.
Oh, yes, please do.
It'll just be you and the labor units.
Be the best.
No humans.
So this is our last week together.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Look, they just hit me with this news a few minutes ago. I mean,
in
Command splitting us up, I never even considered it a possibility. I'm not entirely sure what to say.
Stuff I'm never
Except-
going to be...
I'm sorry, Jack.
Be read.
Orders are orders. Command must have their
Can I just
reasons.
stick to you? Oh, yes.
Doesn't necessarily mean they're good ones.
Regardless, it doesn't seem like there's anything we can do.
Come on then. No sense putting it off.
Got his back, shall we?
Let's
I
get our
had him
last
out.
week started. Why don't you go activate the bridge while I pull the overnights?
Copy that.
Overnights.
The primary control panel. I can activate the bridge from here.
Boop, 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 boop. Oh, that's the button. Haha.
Transitioning to daytime cycle.
Wow.
I'm really going to miss this part. I'll get started on the morning checklist in a bit. Just give me a moment to soak in this view.
Take your time. Let's get started on that checklist.
You sure? There's no rush. It is our last week, after all.
Yes, I'm sure. We should try to maintain our schedule.
Suit yourself. All work and no play.
What was that?
Nothing.
You seem upset.
You're getting way too good at reading human responses, you know that.
I am a human.
Well, I have had a few years of practice.
Yeah. It
I
shows.
have had a few years of practice.
So, Jack, I suppose congratulations are in order
For what?
for your promotion.
There's really no need for that.
Gonna be
Come
my
on
seat,
now,
brother.
it's a big deal.
My seat. I'm gonna
In
be
a
in the
few
seat,
days, you'll
and
be
I'm gonna
Captain
fly this
Jack.
ship somewhere.
So, congratulations, Captain Jack.
What I mean is, as an Echo unit, I hold no official rank. So technically, I can't be promoted.
Right. Well, that's too bad. Captain Jack has quite the ring to it.
Also, you are the only person who calls me Jack. To
Yeah.
everyone else, I'm merely Echo 1.
Is that your way of saying you're going to miss me?
I have no...
What was that? Jack, did you feel that?
Hey, what is
the
that?
hell?
Is that like a nuclear power plant just went off or something?
Please
You know,
tell
that
me
just
you can
blows up
see
the whole
that.
bloody planet? Where are we in? Mars, Jupiter, who knows? I see that.
Affirmative. I see it.
Any idea what it
Goodness,
is?
I need my coffee.
I'm afraid not. There are no records
need
of
it.
any such phenomenon in the Atlas Interplanetary Database.
Bit ass pug.
It is an anomaly.
An anomaly.
What the? Jack, are you alright?
He's going down.
I believe so.
You were glitching out.
Mm-hmm.
The disturbance briefly disrupted my internal systems, but I'm not reading any permanent damage. Liv, it's possible that anomaly is not entirely stable.
You think?
Priority alert.
The hollow table. Something's wrong.
I'll investigate.
Hera, initiate broad spectrum scan. Focus on the
Okay,
following
what are we up to
coordinates.
now?
Hera, status report.
Multiple Tier 1 malfunctions detected.
Isolate
Normal.
and identify.
Acknowledged.
Normal.
Isolating.
Normal?
Awaiting input. Saturn Orbital
Okay.
Zone Beta.
Where is it? Right here.
Orbital Mining Facility. Designation Kronos 2.
Normal. Removal is in progress. They're all removing shit.
Central Mining Station. Malfunctions isolated.
That is a lot of red.
Perhaps it's not as bad as it looks.
Ground fault recorded in the cargo bay. Possible circuit overload. Reading marked temperature increase in the core containment chamber. Lockdown procedures in
You know this
effect.
area?
Power failure reported in primary oxygen garden. Emergency failsafes triggered.
What, that's it? That's all we've got
Ow!
to go on?
Hera, can you give us an in-depth scan of each affected area?
Negative. Unable to establish communication with cube satellites.
Wait, we lost the CubeSats? How the hell did we... forget it. Let's just have a look for ourselves. Where are you?
Yep, just go looking for shelves.
Ah, here we are.
I cannot scan that woman because I don't have the ability to do that.
Jack, could you do us a favor and scan this CubeSat?
I'll need to calibrate my scanner first. Stand by. It'll only be a moment.
Module A-131. Data scanner.
You know, at this point, I could check the what's happening in the chat.
Your scanning tool allows you to collect data on anything in the environment. Please exit the pod to begin calibrating it. Please follow me to the disk spawner at the back
Oh,
of the
no,
room.
disk spawner.
Now activate your scanner by pressing the button on top of your hand. Both of your hands have this functionality. Good. Now aim the scanner at the I/O port on the disk spawner and hold the trigger to initiate a scan. After scanning something, its name will appear next to your hand on the scanner's data tab. To see the results of your scan, grasp the tab and pull it away from your hand.
Oh my goodness, that
Pull the
thing is
data
just so
tab now.
skinny.
Excellent. Use the button on top of your hand to deactivate the scanner now. Good. To complete this module, gather scan data on 5 other materials or objects. 4 scans remaining. 2 scans remaining. Initiating human sarcasm. I thought we were friends, Echo 1.
You weren't, you're just a thing.
1 scan remaining. Calibration module complete. Please stand by.
Activation pod.
All set?
Scanner fully calibrated.
Heads up.
Give me.
Give that CubeSat a scan. See if you can work out what's wrong with it.
Scan complete.
The code
Right.
is all digital.
Well, what's the
so I can't
story?
see it.
According to these readings, something was disrupting the CubeSat's ability to communicate with the rest of the sensor network.
Was?
My scanner appears to have reset the CubeSat's transmitters and restored the connection.
Can I
well,
assist you?
problem solved. All you have to do is find and scan every last CubeSat we have scattered across the entire facility.
Sounds like fun.
Of course, it would to you. I'll send an objective to your ARM computer, but consider it low priority for now.
Objective received.
Right then, on to the real problems.
Alright, and
What do you
go
think?
through everything
What's
on the
next?
list.
Hera, status update on your scan of the anomaly.
Scan currently 3% complete.
3%? What's the problem?
The sensor network is attempting to perform a full spectrum scan of an unknown entity. It might take a while.
Lovely. Well, in the meantime, we've got 3 Tier 1 malfunctions that need our attention. What do
Yo,
you say we get started on those repairs?
Good idea.
I'll need a few minutes to pull today's command codes off my console. You can just keep yourself occupied till then, I'm sure.
Of course.
ask us questions, woman.
Command splitting us up. It bothers you.
I just thought you'd be coming with me, is all.
No assignment is ever permanent. I would think you'd know that better than anyone.
Well, that's
Oh, you
certainly
wish I was
true.
coming with you. Go back to
It is entirely
Another life in
possible
the
that we will
planets
work together
again.
again sometime in the future.
Maybe. Here's hoping.
This is an official Echo Arena disc. Where did you acquire it?
My dad got it for me at a match back on Juno. You know, you'd probably be pretty good at it. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to play?
Occasionally. I do find the game's strategies intriguing.
You should give it a go sometime with the labor units. Be good for you to have a hobby.
where is she?
I'm still not certain how these are used.
What? Okay, it works. It's clean.
Do you think you'll visit Earth now that you've been transferred to the inner planets?
I've thought about it. Be nice to finally see London.
Where your parents are from.
Leafy London.
Right.
What is it? All digital now.
My father never could stop singing its praises. He never called it by name, though. It was just the city. Was that the only one that had ever existed?
Play.
What's this? Ah! It's like a shower? No, that's the like a shower, really. Sleeping place? Who knows?
These are all items I have given to Liv. She appears to have kept them in excellent condition.
Damn it. I'm really bad at catching myself a ball in space. I've never done it before. Stupid ass.
There will be no use for this equipment once the station is fully automated. My own motor functions do not atrophy.
Yep, this will all be gone when she leaves. This floor is a toothbrush.
Based on the wear of this brush head, you should have replaced it several days ago.
Yes, thank you, Jack. Would you like to create a dental care schedule for me while you're at it?
Very well. Setting reminder for...
Joking, Jack. Joking.
Stop.
Stop.
Unit 12, are you alright? Were you damaged by that pulse?
Were you damaged, my
Status
son?
report. Could you negligible damage received to internal coolant systems. All other systems nominal.
Good. Proceed with your current assignment.
Affirmative.
Yep, I'm gonna beat you with a stick if you don't.
This is the first helium-3 deposit mined at the Kronos 2 facility.
It's like a small ass chunk, you know? You don't. Not even cool. All that. Can I just.
23 to 11. It would appear I'm going to win. Again.
Now hold on.
On
I've
what?
still got 7 days. Plenty of time to stage my epic comeback.
Considering the significant difference between our two scores and given your win-loss record,
Yo, what's
I would
this?
estimate the odds of you staging an epic comeback are approximately 3,725 to 1.
Wow.
3,275.
That is just some of the worst trash talk I've ever heard.
It's actually beautiful. I just love this game.
Will you get a plaque to commemorate your own tenure as captain, Liv?
What? Why would I get a plaque?
The first captain of this station received one, and your performance has exceeded his by every metric.
That's not really how it works, Jack, but I appreciate the sentiment.
This model is meant to depict an S8 labor unit, is it not?
That's right. Why? Is something wrong with it?
It is highly inaccurate.
That's sort of
Highly.
a joke, Jack.
I failed to find the humor in erroneous proportions.
Of course you would.
Are you going to leave these behind?
I hadn't really thought about it. Why? Do you want to keep them?
And what purpose would I have for toy dinosaurs?
Or something to remember me by?
You forget my memory is archived. I can remember you anytime I wish.
Suit yourself. It won't be the same.
Why do you find these creatures
She's a
appealing?
pug.
Bulldogs are a symbol of the British spirit. We don't want to know when the odds are against us.
Ah, sounds familiar.
Oh, shut up, Jack.
The Kronos 2 station has been in operation for over 5 years. Liv has been its longest tenured captain.
Yep. And you all don't want to know what the hell's going on. Oh,
This hull plate is from Liv's first accident on the station. Unless we experience 22 further incidents in the next week, she will end her tenure as captain with the fewest accidents in Kronos 2's history.
yep. It's only if she doesn't break anything, like the whole station or anything like that, you know?
Your swear count has not increased for nearly 10 hours. Congratulations.
Oh, quit playing with that damn thing.
Ooh.
Shit.
Never mind.
88. That's a even number for both numbers that are on that counter. I don't think else to look at this stupid station anyway, so.
Fortunately, this backup echo unit appears to be functional. I can transfer to it if necessary.
Goodness. You alive? Wait, this is called Jack. Why do you always call your... Calling you stupid Series 11 and 8.
Ready to go?
Sure.
Yes, let's get started.
Great. Not the best way to start our last week. Don't believe we've ever seen this many malfunctions all at the same time.
You put this here, you put one of those arm things on that, make it... You put that in there and then you just... Let's close real quick, because I'm a nice guy.
Spatial anomaly just magically appear right off our port bow either.
Ooh.
So it's kind of a day of firsts. Really?
Alright, be on your
An
day.
encrypted audio file. Curious. When the anomaly scrambled the CubeSat, it inadvertently connected them to a secure Atlas Corporation network. If I scan more of them, I may be able to crack the encryption.
Crack the encryption. What, in this place? You're telling me you have to be at this place for at least a long ass time.
Ah! What the...
Warning, unsecured cargo in the hold.
Yeah, that much I worked out. Can you tell me why we have unsecured cargo in the hold?
Negative.
Okay, well, we might want to look into that.
Yep, because we don't want, you know...
All right, Jack. Looks like there's a lot to do this morning.
Any priority alerts?
Well, it'll be your station soon. What problem do you want to tackle first?
Send the data to my ARM computer. I'll have a look. Let's see.
Take a look at your objectives on your ARM computer and let me know which one you want to address first.
Let's get the cargo bay squared away.
All right. One of the cargo banks must be malfunctioning. We probably blew a fuse.
I don't even know which one's missing.
I'd start by checking the fuse compartment at each cargo bank. Hera, unlock them, please. Just don't pull any good fuses, or we'll have loads more cleanup to do.
This fuse is blown. We'll need a replacement.
Affirmative. Wait there, I'll bring you a new one from the supply
ASMR
closet.
hitting. For myself.
This should do it.
Thank you.
My love.
Got you covered.
Power flow restored. Maglocks coming online.
Copy that. Go ahead and secure the cargo.
Strong contact from the Maglocks. That's one down. This lever locks the cargo in place in case of a power failure. Liv, what is this model doing here?
Did something knock that loose? I was going to pack it up so I could take it with me to Ceres. I'll get to it at some point. Eventually. Probably.
I'll set a reminder.
Yes, if we don't die. In a tragic thing that's happening outside our flipping base. Oh, no.
Standard Atlas Corporation cargo containers, magnetically secured.
I'm jumping.
Just one more to go.
Spawn, but
Cargo secure.
Let's lock the system down to make sure this doesn't happen again.
I'll throw the lockdown lever.
Lockdown engaged.
Thanks, Jack. I feel better already. Let's move on, shall we? Well, there's still the temperature spike in core containment and the power failure in the oxygen garden.
there's one more.
What's next on the
I just
agenda?
Saw that one.
Let's investigate the temperature spike in core containment.
Okay, follow me.
I'm starting to crack the encryption. If I find more CubeSats, I should be able to save the completed audio file to my ARM computer.
That will let me share any files I find with Liv once I've gathered in.
Find anything?
Nothing conclusive.
Nope.
Your body is radiation hardened. Care to take a look inside?
I'll see what I can ascertain.
Hera, disable all containment safety protocols and unseal the hatch.
Acknowledged. Awaiting manual operation.
Head on in. I'll see you on the other side.
That's really nice.
I should finish calibrating my radiation shield before we continue.
Acknowledged. Standing by.
Yep.
Module A, 251. Radiation shield.
Tier 51.
Your scanner can detect hazardous radiation fields capable of damaging you. Please activate your scanner and use it to assess the irradiated area ahead. Your scanner places tracking points that display the area's radiation level. When you are ready to proceed, please exit the activation pod. Your radiation shield will protect you for a limited time. A shield meter is located on both of your wrists below your arm computer. You can use this to monitor your
30.
shield levels.
To
Now please use your
100
scanner to find the
or-
least hazardous route through the room and reach the exit. Higher levels of radiation will drain your shield faster. The radiation monitor on your wrist
Here.
displays the radiation level of your current location. Please
If I
keep
go
it
up,
in mind.
it's more dangerous up, so I'm just staying
If your
below.
shield is depleted, your body will suffer irreparable damage. Please be careful. You can draw energy from induction panels to replenish your radiation shield. This module will complete when your shield is fully recharged. Calibration module complete. Please stand by.
Do nothing to me.
Radiation shield fully operational.
Copy that. Let's get started by opening the core enclosures. The code is 5826.
Authorization accepted. Warning. Radiological activity detected.
Oh. That explains the temperature spike.
At least one of the fusion cores is leaking radiation.
Your scanner should help you zero in on the source.
What's this? What's this do?
Pretty far off the mark. Try scanning somewhere else.
Going with
Emergency disposal conduit online.
so let's see which one's which. That's
Not getting any
100,
warmer.
that's a 30,
Try scanning in another direction.
22,
Nice shot.
73,
I'd say
50.
that warrants a closer look. I'll activate the I/O port so you can scan it to open the enclosure.
Enclosure unlocked.
You'll need to scan the individual cores to determine which is causing the problem.
Microfractures in the fuel assembly. Radiation at unsafe levels.
That could contaminate the entire fuel reserve. We'll need to jettison the core. To unlock it, enter 6102 at the central console.
6102, okay. Nope.
Core released.
Bring it to the disposal conduit at the bottom of the chamber.
Get in
Once
here.
you open the conduit, you'll need to seat the core into the launch tube and use the lever to eject it.
Fusion
Keep an eye
core
on your
launched for
shield levels while
disposal.
you're in transit.
Stand by. Shields at 95%. Awaiting manual confirmation.
3, 2, 1.
Radioactive material jettisoned.
The area is still irradiated.
There has to be another damaged core. Check the other enclosures.
I'll keep looking.
A second
Oh,
hotspot.
there's-
I'm activating the I/O port so you can check the enclosure.
Oh yeah, so stupid.
This core is similarly damaged.
Bloody hell. It has to go.
It
Punch
has
in
to go.
7641 at the central console to unlock it.
I'm really bad at climbing down and
Same routine here. Run it to the disposal conduit and jettison the core.
Emergency disposal conduit online.
Bonk.
Fusion core marked for disposal. Stand by. Awaiting manual confirmation. Radioactive material jettisoned.
Radiation levels returning to normal.
Thank God for that.
Thank God
Looks
for
like we
that.
live to fight another day. Let's shut the enclosures so we can get you out of there. Re-enter the code in the center console.
Alright, yep.
5826.
Yeah. Ah, light is back.
Core containment re-engaged.
You're looking a bit worse for wear. Maybe you should use your ARM computer to upload to another shell?
Sure.
Initiating manual reboot.
Reboot initiated.
Station core containment downwards. Oh, that's me curling to a ball. That's me.
Hull front.
I'll meet you on the other side, by the hatch. Looking sharp, Jack. Did you get dolled up for me?
I was only replacing a piece of defective hardware.
No offense, but it's a bit creepy when you talk about it that way. Chamber temperature is back within normal limits. Nice job in there, Jack.
Thank you.
Well, the power failure in the oxygen garden is all that's left. Follow me, Jack.
Liv, is this your EVA helmet?
It's just a spare. Don't worry about it. I doubt I'll ever need it at this point.
Very well.
I'll have it. Oh no. Oh, look at that. Realistic helmeting in this game is gonna be great.
Looks like the power failure knocked out the door to the oxygen garden. I'll pull the manual release.
At least when you put helmets in games that look really good, that do look inside of it does look really
And
good.
of course, the access panel is stuck. Jack, I think you're going to have to cut through.
I'll need to calibrate my reactive cutter first.
Right. Considering the power outage, let's also calibrate your entry light.
Oh, okay then. That's one thing we have to do.
Module A 901. Reactive cutter. Please exit the activation pod and proceed to the door ahead.
All I gotta say is that I don't want to lie to you, but I have. I have
Activate your
played this game
reactive
before.
cutter by pressing the glowing touch point on the underside of your wrist. Highlighting cuttable surface. Use the reactive cutter to cut through the highlighted
So I know what the
brackets.
hell I'm doing, but I'm just trying to
Cutter
let people know
functionality
that.
test
Yeah.
complete. Lift open the door to proceed. Highlighting cuttable surface. Use your reactive cutter to cut out a portion of the highlighted panel. Once you have cut away enough of the panel, press the hollow button to complete this calibration module. Calibration module complete. Please stand by. Module H-144. Helmet visor. You can open and close your helmet visor by pressing the button on the left side of your helmet with your index finger. Please open your helmet visor now. Now please exit the activation pod and proceed to the room ahead. You can activate your headlamp by pressing a button on the right side of your helmet. Once your headlamp is on, shine it on my location. Well done. I am moving to new coordinates in the next room. Find me and shine your headlamp on my location.
Alright then. That's what you want me to do, then I will do that. There you are.
Excellent. Please press the button on the right side of your helmet to turn off the headlamp and complete the module. Calibration module complete.
Reactive cutter and headlamp calibrated successfully.
Copy that. Cut through the access panel so we can pull the door release handle. Excellent, follow me. Let's get started.
Jesus. There's one over here.
Athena,
Hope
bring
you're
up
not
the
afraid
next
of the
candidate,
dark.
please.
Can you use your headlamp to help me find the electrical grid maintenance panel?
Affirmative.
No, this one's
Turn your
Oh,
headlamp
I'm
on,
done.
Jack.
Tipped
I
into
need
the
a
US and
dark
Aerospace
journal.
Academy at 16. Exemplary marks in engineering, geology, robotics. Elite stuff. All the versatility you could want in an astronaut. The USN even approached her for the Pythias initiative, but she declined. I'm not interested in leaving the solar system, I guess. And her psych profile. She's right on the money. Took some prying, but the interviewer got her to open up about her family. The younger brother, Jackson. You could tell they were close. Probably had to look
Olivia,
after him a lot
I've
with
located
his
the
science
maintenance panel.
experience.
Perfect.
It's just
Keep your light on it
back
for a
up
moment
one.
while I remove the cover.
She's perfect.
Heads up, Jack. Coming through.
Thank you. Like it's gonna. Yep. Physics do not like me.
Looks like we've got some fused wiring.
Status report?
The short caused a full system crash. We'll need to reset each of the environmental controls. Can you find the emergency junction while I sort out this mess?
Yeah, sure. I'll go for it.
I've reached the junction cover. Did you bring a spanner?
Just cut through the bolts. We can deal with the cleanup after we figure out what's wrong with the station.
Affirmative. Going hot.
Oh,
Electronic interface. I'll need to use my scanner to link up with the I/O port. Emergency power online.
The backup conduit only has enough juice to diagnose one system at a time. Go ahead and get started when you're ready.
The O2 mixture is off. I'll need to adjust the levels of atmospheric exchange.
Careful with that, Jack. One of us still has to breathe the air here for the next few days. The air composition needs to stay balanced, Jack.
Bioregenerative systems calibrated.
CO2 capture optimized for both plant and mammalian passengers.
Romanian, huh? How flattering.
Apologies, Liv. I didn't mean to sound clinical.
Once I'm gone, you'll probably be able to shut down this part.
I think I'll keep it, actually. To add color.
Jack, you aren't starting to enjoy botany, are you?
Yes.
A robot gardener.
he's online.
Guess the truth really is stranger than fiction.
Just for a safety region, safety thing I can always do to my little butts.
The alert must have shut down water flow to the hydroponic systems.
Designed to seal the main reservoir in case of a breach. Need to pump the handle to restore pressure.
Ah.
to the tank.
Water flow restored.
Irrigation system within operating parameters.
Good. That should help keep the plants healthy. That's 2 down. Let's tackle the last system.
Liv, this airlock has been inoperable
Yep.
for 57 days.
And when that hits 64 days, it'll no longer be my problem.
You mean it will be my problem?
Heavy is the head that bears the crown, Jack.
And there we are. We have an offline bot.
The transformer can't form a complete circuit.
We probably need to realign the coils. Run a scan to confirm.
The coils have been damaged.
Shit. Unlock them so we can get a closer look.
I'll need to align the coils to form a complete row. This handle unlocks the transformer coils so I can realign the core. Parts of the coils are damaged. If I can form one complete row, I should be able to restore power flow. Conversion coils unlocked.
As long as we can still form one
Damn, look,
complete
toast.
row, we should be able to get the transformer back online.
Toasty, that's what we all say now these days.
Power current
Well, now lock it
stabilized.
back up.
Conversion process successful. Current strong.
Nice job. Once I finish replacing these wires, we should be able to get the lights on. Hera, verify all Oxygen Garden subsystems.
Subsystems within normal parameters.
Right, I'm about done here. Do you see the access panel near me?
Ah, yes.
I see the access panel.
Good, now what?
You'll need to wait and throw the main breaker on my mark. Got it?
Acknowledged. I will await your command before throwing the breaker. Removing utility cover. Please stand by.
I've got to pump the primer handle before you throw the breaker. Let me know when you're ready and I'll count us down.
Oh! Alright then.
On your command.
Acknowledged. Throw the switch in 3, 2, 1. I'm clear.
Oxygen garden operational.
Goodness gracious, that was
Environmental
weird.
control systems restored.
That's one more system we don't have to worry about.
Yes.
Hopefully it stays that way.
Don't jinx it, Jack.
Okay.
There's no wood to knock on around here. All right, that ought to do it. We're all set. Hey, Jack. High five.
Oh.
There you
Yes!
go. I appreciate the help, Jack.
That's what I'm here for.
And here I thought it was to keep me from going round the bend.
That is also true. As your Echo unit, I am charged with ensuring your safety and well-being. That includes monitoring your demeanor for signs of mental instability.
You're joking.
No, not at all. Were I not here, it is entirely possible you'd have thrown yourself out an airlock by now. Statistically
You would
speaking, of
throw
course.
yourself at an
Okay.
airlock by now.
There's a thought that's going to linger. Thanks for that.
Captain Rhodes, full spectrum scan of the anomaly is complete.
All right, Hera. Push the results to the holo table in the EVA staging area.
Acknowledged.
EVA, what the hell's
Come on,
EVA?
Jack. Let's go have a look at the results. Maybe we'll learn something useful about this anomaly of ours.
That does seem likely, considering we currently know nothing at all.
Suppose I can't argue with that.
Liv, is your own EVA suit operational? I don't see it here.
Okay, Jack. Let's see what we have.
Answer my question.
Hera, status report.
Status green. All systems nominal.
Well, that's good news. But what about our anomaly? Where is it?
Hera, display the anomaly's current location.
Acknowledged.
Ah, there we go. Wait, hang on. Hera, is this image to scale?
Affirmative.
So the anomaly has increased in size.
Yeah, what about it?
Not a good sign. Let's get a closer look.
That it's changed?
Okay, let's see.
Damn, I'm in a better spot now. I'm
Curious.
actually in a
I can't make head nor tail out of any of this data.
middle school, I think.
What about you?
Year 9. I'm almost going to 10 actually, getting my jobs.
The data appears to have been corrupted somehow.
It's the same for all the readings. Spectrometer, interferometer, LiDAR. All rubbish.
Interference from the anomaly must be disrupting the transmission signal.
So, our sensor network is useless. What
Gotcha.
now?
I'll exit the station and investigate the anomaly up close.
Absolutely not.
Yes,
If I
I'm
use
going
my
to.
scanner, I can bypass the sensor network. I'll be able to examine the data in real time.
We've seen what that thing can do to your systems. What if you get shut down out there?
I appreciate your concern, but there really is no other option. We need to determine the nature of this anomaly. And I suggest we do so quickly.
Okay. Okay, well, no sense wasting any more time then. Let's get you into the airlock, sharpish.
Caution. Airlock opening.
If you're going out there, you'll need an EVA rig. There should be some inside the airlock. Just take one off the rack.
Where'd it go?
You'll need to secure the rig to your back.
EVA rig secured. Initializing advanced movement systems. Stand by for calibration. Module M201. Primary boosters. Your EVA pack allows you to boost forward in the direction you are looking. When you are ready, please exit the activation pod and use your EVA boost to reach the console
Can you just
ahead.
shut up for 1 second and let me do my job?
Well done. Please press the hollow button to continue. Now boost to the end of the hall before the walls close in on you. Multiple boosts. Excellent. Module M116. Braking thrusters. This module will calibrate your braking thrusters, which allow you to stop in place without grabbing any surface. Please exit the activation pod and proceed to the room ahead.
Okay.
There are 2 target zones in the next room. Please boost into one of the zones and use your braking thrusters to come to a full stop. Success! Now, use your braking thrusters to stop inside target zone A. Calibration module complete. Please stand by.
EVA rig fully functional. Ready to disembark.
Copy. Airlock controls unlocked. Pull down on the handle to close the inner door.
Inner bulkhead sealed.
Once the inner door is sealed, you're clear to cycle the airlock.
This
Once the airlock is cycled, head outside and make your way to the anomaly. Get a scan if possible, but don't put yourself at any unnecessary risk.
Understood.
I'm going back up to the bridge. I can keep a better eye on your status from there. Keep this comm channel open. Maintain constant contact.
Copy that.
Depressurization
Attack.
complete.
Yes.
Ready for EVA departure.
Be careful out there.
my EVA rig dies, then I got this.
Exiting portside airlock.
Copy. There should be a Fury transport dock just outside the airlock. Should take you straight to the anomaly. You'll need to run a diagnostic check before you can take off.
Understood.
Prep for RCS thruster calibration. Please hold on to the railing for the duration of the test flight. Initiating RCS thruster test. In 3, 2, 1.
There's one over there somewhere. I get all these like things, but I've seen one.
RCS thruster check complete.
It's not right
Proceeding
there,
to
it's
primary thruster calibration. Reminder. Please hold on to the railing. Igniting primary thrusters.
Please hold on to
In
the railing.
3, 2, 1.
Look at that. Thanks.
Fury transport calibration complete.
Liv, the Fury
Select your
transport is set for
destination.
flight.
Great. Coordinates have already been uploaded to the Navcon. Just touch the marked location on the holomap and you'll be on your way. I'll monitor you from the bridge.
Where's the
Good luck.
camera? That's nice.
I'm underway. Distance to anomaly, 4,800 meters.
Copy that. I've a visual on your transport.
3,500 meters.
Oh no.
2,000 meters.
Steady as she goes. Godspeed. Look at that thing.
It's so beautiful.
Just
Look at it.
incredible.
Oh.
Jack!
The Fury is malfunctioning. I have no control. I'm drifting toward the anomaly.
Remote link's been severed. I can't reboot the transport.
Do I stay on it? Do I go off?
Liv, I'm taking radiation damage.
Abort, Jack! Get out of there now!
No, not 40. I'm staying on this.
Just ditch the Fury! Go!
No. No. I'm so close to it. Taking almost no damage.
Shields at 95%.
Uh-oh. Oh, Madame
Evacuating
died.
Fury.
Hurry, Jack! Get clear of that radiation!
Reboot initiated.
Jack? The Fury has completely dropped off my scope. Jack? Jack, are you alright?
Yes,
I'm here. I was able to transfer to a new shell.
Women's
God for
these
that.
days, I swear.
I think those disturbances might actually be electromagnetic pulses.
Actually.
You might not be able to scan the anomaly up close, but I think we can reconfigure a geological sensor to do the trick.
How so?
Well,
Hey, I'll see
if
you.
we can use it to read fluctuations in the magnetic field, we should be able to get a look inside.
there's a bar here.
There's just one, well, several
Yeah,
problems.
see, I'm
Go
so
on.
bored.
We've got failures all over the facility. For this plan to work, we'll first need to clear up some problems in the container field, the primary dig site, and the processing line.
Okay,
Send the details to my
extensions
arm
around this
computer.
building that
Done.
has little butt things that I find.
Let me
all
know
of
when you
them
arrive at the site.
And get them back. One on the exterior. Where's the... is that? Down here, actually. Where are you, you little bots? I want to take care of you. Let's get to the missions. Not wasting all your goddamn time.
Select your destination.
Where am I going today? Container field processing. Fine. Let's go to primary dig site.
Destination, primary dig site. Preparing for thruster ignition. Please hold on.
Alright, fly out of there. And go to here.
Approaching primary dig site.
Oh!
Any sign of activity?
Am I?
The whole site's gone dark, and we need the comms array there to boost the data buffer from our sensor sweep.
All systems appear offline. Emergency lighting
Dead.
only.
Damn. Well, clearly something went wrong here.
It's just dead. I've never seen a battery like this. Not like that before. I've seen batteries.
Anyway, better get to it. Let me know what you find.
Battery removed. It's definitely depleted.
Well, that explains that.
Yep.
Your Fury transport should have a spare you can replace it with.
I just see a little charged up battery in the back of that bitch. Go, let's go. go. Come on.
Power restored. I should be able to turn the dampener on now.
Shields at 50%.
Dampener online. Geiger readings nominal.
Nice job. That should buy you some time. If the dampener goes down again, you can recharge the battery back at the Fury.
I've located the site's labor units. They're unresponsive.
Damn. Try giving them a scan. Maybe that'll tell us what went wrong.
Okay.
Broad spectrum lattice displacement.
They're all
These
flying
labor
over
units have
me,
suffered
so,
catastrophic radiation damage.
And all without setting off a radiation
No
alarm
warning,
or
I can't
abandoning the
really see
site.
that.
It must have been sudden. Can you get a scan of the generator core as well? That's the most likely culprit. Based on the radiation, I bet that generator has a damaged core. Look for a maintenance panel that you can cut open.
It's blue, so I'm gonna cut open.
Maintenance panel removed.
How's it look?
The main reactor appears to be intact, but the fuel rod is partially
What are
melted.
these?
Damn it.
Remove? Oh my god, they do.
Security
Better
brace
jettison it then.
disengaged.
It may be good to
Second
scan it
security
first,
brace
though. The
released.
data could prove
Manual
useful.
ejection sequence online.
The damage to this fuel rod is extensive, but I can't determine the cause.
Strange. Maybe a scan will give us more information.
Fuel rod jettisoned. Generator systems offline.
Radiation dissipating. That core seems to have been the only source.
Good work. Now, just get the generator a new fuel rod and re-engage the locking mechanisms. There should be a spare in the site's core enclosure.
New core acquired. Returning to the generator.
New fuel element accepted. Please re-engage
Moving
safety
it? What do they do?
protocols. Control rods engaged. Fusion reaction initiated. Please initiate a manual reboot. Connection with primary dig site reestablished.
Alright, well that's the we
Excellent.
knew.
I pulled a few labor units out of mothballs to mount the antenna while you finish the repairs. You'll need to assemble them before you move on. A Fury transport should arrive with them shortly.
You're my source.
Labor unit online.
Go
Proceeding
on,
with primary assignment.
Go. I'm your boss, alright? So I'm telling you what to do and you're not doing it. Labor unit online. Alright, go.
Labor unit online.
Labor units
Proceeding
online.
with primary
With them
assignment.
managing the data flow, you'll be free to operate the sensor once we're ready to scan. Okay, good start. We still need to find out what happened on the processing line and at the container field. Let me know when you find out more. Oh, and Jack, if you have a moment, search the primary dig site for another labor unit. I'm getting a signal from one nearby and we could use the extra set of hands.
Where's that at? Hello?
My sensors are picking up a signal from deeper inside this cave.
Ah, there it is. There he is.
Something's damaged this labor unit. Perhaps I can repair it. Liv, I found the labor unit. It has been dismembered, and it may have suffered internal damage as well.
Try to get its limbs reattached at least.
Limbs.
We can perform a more thorough diagnostic later.
Yeah, he froze up like a bloody ice cube, you know? You ain't gonna be seeing him next day or next year because he ain't gonna be live. Come here. Put your lovely
Repairs
arms out.
complete. Unit 38, are you operational?
Affirmative. I feel lovely. Just lovely. How are you?
Busy. I've been tasked with repairing several damaged systems across the facility.
That's great. Productivity is great. I am also very productive. In fact, when Captain Rhodes departs and you become the new Captain Rhodes, I advise making this unit your new Echo 1.
That is not how that works. That is not how any of that works.
Yes.
Negative, negative, negative. Stop being negative.
Liv, I've found the missing labor unit near the primary dig site and, well, it's disoriented.
What the hell
Yes,
do you mean by
he's
that?
disoriented.
Is that Captain Rhodes? Are you speaking to Captain Rhodes? Please tell her that I am nearly finished clearing her browsing history, as requested.
Maybe you should just leave it alone for now.
That may be for the best.
I knock it out.
Unit 38, you mentioned browsing history?
I am sorry, Echo 1. That is a classified assignment given to me by Captain Rhodes. Please, wipe your memory of that conversation.
I want to say, for the record, that I never told it to do that.
Is that Captain Rhodes? Please tell
Jack,
her.
please stop talking to that android.
Unit 38, status report.
Status, still lovely. Oh, so lovely.
Alright, well, he's delusional and he's really stupid. Because we all know that a lot of bots that don't know what the hell they're doing, they always go on a fucking rampage. So we all don't want to be near that.
That fuel rod was completely inert. It should have been good for another century before it burned out.
Should turn off the
Something
power
very
supply
strange
so
is
then,
going on here.
you know, if it doesn't run out of batteries, then you guys are okay, so we don't all die. And plus, the bloody rod was the actual reason why it leaked. You know, I should. That's what happens. We all need to know what happens when this game goes into orientated. Difference between the game and life.
Unit 27, status report on your current assignment.
Status. Communications systems are operational. I am standing by to manage the data flow from the main sensor array.
Affirmative. Stay at the ready.
We all went away. Okay, well, that worked.
This battery socket should provide backup power to the dampening field, even if the main generator is offline.
Actually drains the power. Screw it. Jesus Christ. Alright, I think there's nothing here. I can't find any more bots around here, so we're going to the next place, and that is the container field with the process line. I feel like the place in there is going to be a bit harder, so we're going to go there.
Select your destination. Destination, container field. Preparing for thruster ignition. Please hold
There's
on.
always a bot in one of those little fury transports that spawn. They all move at once. There's one over there. There's that, and there must be a bot just chasing it. There it is.
Approaching container field.
I'm picking up latent radiological electrical activity in that area.
Ooh,
Something must have
4,
contaminated the cargo.
6.
There's no way we'll get a clear read on the anomaly with all that interference. You'll need to find the source of the radiation and jettison it.
My scanner should help me track down the culprit.
Best guess, I'd say you're looking for levels around 80 or 90 decigrays. If you get into trouble, remember you can use the Fury module's induction panel to recharge your shields.
Most of the containers do not appear to be damaged.
I really wish it were better than most. Losing even a single container of helium-3 is a huge financial loss.
Radiation agitated deuterium ions
48.
detected.
8,
Deuterium? That's a hydrogen isotope. How'd that end up in one of our helium-3 containers?
Unclear. The processing line is configured to
Is
scrub
this
any
hydrogen?
excess hydrogen.
Ah, sod it. For now, let's just deal with the contamination.
I'll
dispatch a Fury to remove the
Pour your
irradiated
whole
container.
hydrogen right here.
Wait,
Gotta get away from Candy.
something's wrong.
What is it?
I can't get the Fury transport to decouple from the container on the upper rack.
I can throw the manual override on the
where's the-
Fury's hitch. Stand by. I'll make my
Oh,
way
there
through
it
now.
is. Okay.
Approaching Fury transport.
Careful. Once you decouple the transport's hitch, the autopilot's likely to kick in. So either get clear or find something to hold on to.
Fury hitch released.
Autopilot's taking over. So far, so good.
Alright, let's go. Oh!
Jack?
Goodness.
Are you alright?
Affirmative. But the container was breached. The contamination is spreading.
Well, that certainly didn't go as planned. Okay, I've got an idea. If I release the container's maglocks, the Fury should just carry it away.
Yeah, I think it'll
Or it
work.
would if the controls were actually responding. You know what? Screw it. Just cut the power. Maybe that'll do it.
Considering the damage, are you sure that's wise?
Wise? Definitely not. But will it work? Only one way to find out.
Alright, let's do it.
Do I need to mention this is a gross violation of protocol?
It's either this or risk contaminating the entire shipment. Sometimes you just have to improvise. Ah! Holy sh... What the hell just happened?
Explosive decompression.
Ah.
Escaping gas caused the container to jettison itself.
Okay, so not exactly what we were aiming for, but... Well, I suppose that takes care of our radiation problem. Good work. The sensor should be able to scan the anomaly free of interference. We're almost there. We still need to investigate the processing. Update me when you arrive. Hold on. Something's wrong with that Fury transport.
The one that collided with the container. What's wrong with it?
I'm really not sure. It's moving erratically, veering wildly off its flight path.
Could be a problem with the Fury's flight dynamics.
Probably just need to reset the navcom. If you get a chance, would you mind looking into it?
Copy that.
And I'm not sure, but I think we might need to resynchronize the container field's inventory control system.
Are these issues urgent?
Not really. Neither one's going to keep us from scanning the anomaly. Consider them both secondary priorities.
It's called Pie of Life. That's the movie I was talking about.
Liv, you were right. The inventory control system is out of sync.
Probably got knocked off cycle by one of those pulses. In order to resynchronize the inventory system, you'll have to quickly scan each of the 3 I/O ports in the container field.
Hera, mark the location of each I/O port on my HUD.
Once you scan the first I/O port, you'll have roughly 70 seconds to scan the other 2. If you don't make it, the system will reset and you'll have to start again.
Alright then.
That's one.
Clock is running. 70 seconds.
One more to go.
50 seconds remaining. Success. Inventory control station synchronized.
That was impressive. This is Captain Olivia Rhodes. log entry for... God,
Anyway.
it's been 2 months already.
Well done.
Time flies when you're running an entire mining operation alone, I suppose. Well, not completely alone. That's the catch, isn't it? This new Series 11 android they've assigned me, Echo 1, he's like a second crew member. I'm not just talking about all the work he gets done, either. It's the questions, I think. He's always asking them. Why do I do this? What does that phrase mean? On and on. And the way he'll stare at things sometimes, like he's trying to deconstruct them. It reminds me of... well... I called him Jack the other day. Completely by accident. It just slipped out. Had to take a moment after that. It has to mean
I'm
something,
having a
though,
break.
doesn't it?
Oh. Oh my god. No. Needs something going on in this.